Go Braves.
And now for the Twins, Edouard Julien. He's 0 for 1.
Julien.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Well, coming off of a blowout loss in the previous game, this lineup can't try to do too much. They've just got to stay within themselves, take each pitch, each at bat, one by one, and try to push the runs across as often as possible.
And that just misses.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
With the go-ahead run at first here in Game 4 of the World Series. Swinging a foul out of play.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Foul ball still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
At the plate, Jose Miranda. And a swing and a miss there.
No ball. One strike.
Swing and a ground ball, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Save!
Now back, right fielder.
So bases all loaded up. Matt Warner, the next Twin up to hit. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Oh, look at the stop. The throw's offline. He's safe. On the board first, it's 1-0.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden, you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity. They're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for it.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. And that one fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Out to short. Arcia to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, that's a great effort with 2 outs, and he displayed why it's so important to get out of the box quickly. There's no time to waste on these plays, and that hustle down the line to beat the throw really earned him that run.
Buxton in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Check swing, called strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Swing and a ball popped up. Olsen sizes this one up, and the inning is over. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Lopez back to work. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Correa over to first. One out. A key out to start the 7th. Hard hit left side. Gets it to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. Here is Austin Riley.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
That one ripped. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. And that one fouled off. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A towering shot. That's his 5th homer in the series. It's 2-2.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now in for the Braves, Sean Murphy. That one is absolutely belted. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And the Braves have the lead now. It's 3-2. An absolute missile off the bat, Singy. And StatCast gives us the exact numbers.
Yeah, it was a blur leaving the park, Brewer. The 114 miles per hour on the exit velo, man. He put such a great swing on that ball, squared it up, and just drove it out of here despite not getting much air under it.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's Jared Kelenic.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
Larnach makes the catch, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching the World Series on the show. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder. Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Yeah, that's outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Looking to get the tying run on the base. And a swing and a miss. That's his 9th strikeout so far. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Late on that fastball.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Not a great curveball there at all, but clearly he wasn't looking
Now
for it
back,
because it just
second
dropped
baseman,
right into the happy
Edward.
zone, and it looked like, to me, the swing was a little bit late. Tells me he gave up on it early and then just tried to have that emergency hack at the last second to put it in play.
Edouard Julien digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. Right through there for a strike.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Here comes a pitch. And there's a ball. Holding on to a 1-run lead late here in game 4. And now 1-2.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Twins retired in short order. They're down 3-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brock Stewart.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And it's off the wall. Cut off, throw to second. The tag out.
He's out.
So up next, Michael Harris II. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That one ripped right center field. Out of here. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And they add a run. It's 4-2.
High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
1 out, base is empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. They go back to back. That's his 4th home run of the series, and they add to their lead. It's 5-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup.
So 1 out, nobody on. Ronald Acuna Jr. the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. There's a strike. Sands, 27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. 1 down, base is empty. Ripped to 3rd and caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. Their 3rd home run of the inning. It's 6-2, and their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job.
Well struck left field. And gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His 6th of the series, and they add a run. It's 7-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't.
David Vesta gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 8-2.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Here's Sean Murphy. He's already homered in this game. There's a strike. 95 of that one. That's a laser base hit. And the postseason success continues for him. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Jared Kellner next up for the Braves. And that one hammered. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a two-out double, second and third now.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now here is Orlando Arcia. Base hit, 1 run in already. The throw in. Tag, too late, he scores. And it's an 8-run lead.
This is unbelievable. That's now 6 consecutive hits by this lineup. That pretty much split the zone down the middle.
Pitching for the Twins.
So digging in, Michael Harris the second. He's already homered here in this one. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Buxton sizing this one up. Makes the grab. And that is that. Bottom of the 8th, and now the DH, Willie Castro. So they turn to their closer, Raisel Iglesias.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Just missed.
Well, these Twins just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Albies hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose.
So next, Jose Miranda, 1 for 3. Going 1.
Ooh, Baez. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Correa stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Harris after it. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. New inning getting started. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not every...
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And they tack one on the board. It's 11-2.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Base is empty, 1 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Gone way up into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 12-2.
Back-to-back home runs, and they keep adding to their lead. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Pitching for the Twins.
1 down. Austin Riley will hit next.
Ronnie Henriquez.
That one drilled left field. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. He's provided a couple of memorable moments already today.
Yeah, Boog, 2 impactful home runs, and the second one came in the 8th inning. This guy's swinging a red-hot bat in this one.
Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you executed just a long.
Well struck right field, and it's out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 14-2. Zingy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. Ripped to short. Slings to first in time.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his 2nd double of the game.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift on to the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
So, man aboard, Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. On a line, base hit. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single, and they extend their lead.
Now batting.
Manager out of the dugout.
Now pitching for
2 outs, runner at first. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris the second. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Relay to second, but he's in there easily.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Swing and a miss. Wow. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning here in Game 4 of the World Series. Swing and a foul straight back. Runners on the move. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. A 3-run homer. Make that 4 homers in the inning. It's 18-2.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last.
2 down, bases empty. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. But he holds up at first. Good play out there to cut it off.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And first offering is fouled off. Out to center. Buxton has a beat on it. And that is that. But it's a huge 8-run. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. Hit on the ground to short. Arcia. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
The next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 strike.
The Twins with a lot of ground to make up late here in Game 4. Swings through that.
1-2.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. On the ground. And he punches one right back up the middle. That's what he does. Great contact. And out to a board.
Back-to-back base hits. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Makes the grab, 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
2 on with 1 out. And now the Twins catcher, Brian Jeffers. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
1-0.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the last half of inning number 9.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Here's Trevor Larnach.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
On the ground, and this should do it. They put the tag on him, and that'll do it. Ball game.
Congratulations to the World Series champions. Incredibly special team. So proud of these players. I know the fans back in their hometown. Everybody going nuts right now. It's going to be such an amazing reception when they return home.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.